Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This young man has a record of 2 wins and 2 defeats, representing Team Elite, JJ Jones. And his opponent standing across the cage, making his debut this afternoon and representing Liverpool, Vale, Tudo, fighting out of the blue corner, Kenwright.
I'm excited for this one. Good way to start off the evening. Small guys, always fast, always bring the action.
Absolutely. It's interesting to see the debut fighter taking on the 2 and 2, so see if the experience will pay off from young JJ Jones.
Oh, and a nice takedown there by JJ Jones. Catching the leg and just going with a little trip there.
Getting straight into the side control here.
He's looking to smother him good as well, put a bit of shoulder pressure to the chin. And he's already looking for that far arm.
Absolutely. We'll see what young Brian Kenwright can do to get out of this position.
Right now he just seems to be throwing his legs up a little bit, scrambled to his knees, but we've got good head and arm control there by JJ.
Well, he's back to his feet at least, so we'll see if they get a break. Now with the B-class rules, Danny, that's no headshots if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, no headshots, and yeah, no headshots anywhere on the ground or standing. Sorry, I was just looking at that single leg pickup there from JJ, and he's got him up high, but Brian's trying to cling on for a guillotine there.
There was a mild reach for the fence in there, I think, as well.
just slightly. Nice bit of shoulder pressure there and a few knees thrown in by JJ.
It's nice to see these young guys not rushing it too much at the start. You know, the problem with some of the amateur fighters, they come out steaming out and then put too much into it too quickly. So it's nice to see a bit sort of steady pace.
Definitely, the sport's evolved a lot as well, and you can almost expect them. Nice takedown there by JJ. You can almost expect them to come rushing out a bit more, because there's a bit more of a brighter light kind of situation going on with MMA nowadays. You know, it's a bit more mainstream, and maybe the pressure can get to them, but they're keeping calm and composed to the point where JJ was even looking and acknowledging everything the referee was saying before he went for that takedown.
So far, I think JJ's proven that he's the stronger of the two, where he's able to just sort of muscle in. Obviously, the technique there as well, but definitely he's picking up Kenwright fairly easily and slamming him to the ground there. Kenwright defending well though. He's popped out. He's on the top. Straight
out of the back door, and he's done the right thing there. You know, he's scooped the leg past it. But JJ is a bit of a problem. He's gone for a bit of a head scissor.
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
No,
I think
me either.
Last I saw that was I think there was someone in Invicta. Looks pretty savage, but he seems pretty calm under the pressure.
Yeah, I think the angle was slightly off there. There's a lot of different variables that come into it. I think it was more just to get him, get the sweep and carry him over a bit.
I'll tell you what, if you finished with that though, that would have been a viral right there.
Definitely, it's the first time I'd have seen that in person.
Junior leg scissors.
He's got some good top pressure. He moves around well as well, like the way Brian's moving. He's just moving with him, and he's keeping his top game strong. Looking for that guillotine, but I think he's going to run out of time though.
So clear first round there for JJ Jones, but again, Kenwright looking still very game.
Yeah, he doesn't look out of it. He's still involved quite a lot. I just think he's on the back foot quite a bit. He's playing a defensive game. JJ is very dominant with his wrestling, but like you say, there's no headshots at this level, and so we can't really go down the striking route too much.
We're not going to be seeing any one-hit knockouts, perhaps, unless someone lands a miracle liver kick.
Well, yeah, it can happen. Sometimes it's easier to land that liver than put someone to sleep from the chin, but we'll see. We'll see what round 2 holds.
Still a nice way to open the evening of fights. We've got 20 fights this evening. I'm looking forward to seeing the main event, Fabian Edwards versus Igor Puskarskis. Challenging name, so we'll call him Igor.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I think a few supporters of Fabian Edwards had a few choice words for Igor yesterday after he missed weight slightly, but the fight's on still, so looking forward to see if Fabian can get his revenge. And
Absolutely. I know Fabian's very vocal on his social media.
yes,
So
yes. A lot of fighters are nowadays. I guess it's this new era stuff, but you know, it works for them. They're getting noticed, and you know, they're backing up the words.
Absolutely. As long as it's good for the sport and gets more people talking about it, then I'm all for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go. Kenwright's come out a little bit quicker.
Yeah, he's. We were talking about a lack of striking, and he's gone to the body quite a few times, but JJ's got hold of him again. Pushes him against the fence. He's looking for that body lock. I love the body lock.
I have to say, Kenwright grabbing the cage again there. Needs to get out of that habit.
Yep. He's not really looking to fight the takedown here either. He's looking to just dig a few rib shots in, but nice body lock there. He's kind of gone a little higher, got the lower of the back as JJ, and I can see a takedown coming in the near future here.
I think Kenwright may be going for a ride.
Yeah. He's small, but he's quite stocky as JJ, you know, and he's strong with it as well.
Absolutely. But still, Kenwright still up though. Still up. He's still hanging in there.
That's youth for you. That you know, just not wanting to go down, being agile.
It's the willpower takedown defense right now.
Yeah. I like what JJ's doing there as well, sticking a knee into the far leg, to the planted leg. You know, little shots that you don't think of. You saw like Benson Henderson landing back heel strikes to the hamstring throw against the fence. You know, people don't think about them, but they work. They annoy you. You have to react to them, and that's exactly what happened there.
That's it. Still just controlling, keeping him where he wants the game to be.
Yeah, Brian's doing good though. He's keeping upright. He's turning his side to the fence now. You know, I'd like to see maybe a lower base or maybe fight for an underhook to turn him off, but he's staying on his feet. That's the important thing, because JJ's been very dominant on the ground. Yeah.
The only thing again is JJ winning another round, so Kenwright does need to change that. I mean, what would be your advice for Kenwright at this sort of point?
That exactly. Maybe not be so bouncy though. He's that's part of why he's getting caught. Maybe if there were headshots allowed, that kind of footwork would be great. But maybe should take a seat. He ran straight into that, jumped into his hands. He's led him back up though. He slammed him and said, "You know what? I want to slam you again. Get back up."
Yeah, no, absolutely. Pretty much getting very active straight away, but as you say, bouncing around, he left himself open and was slammed pretty easily. So I think JJ thought that was so easy. I'll let you up and let's go for another ride.
Yeah, that's it. And you know, because you can't really open up your game here. You know, if there's headshots, you can throw the knee to the head. You know, when someone shoots in, you can uppercut, you can sprawl, and you know, give him a few digs. But it's basically takedown against leg kicks here. You know, and takedowns winning every time.
Takedowns are going to win that one every time.
Yeah, when you've only got to wait there to time the takedown, it's always going to win if you've got a good takedown. But that's the end of round 2 there.
Round 2. JJ looking very, very relaxed.
He does, and I think my unofficial scorecards, I don't know if you'll agree, but that's 2 rounds to JJ in my books. Brian's still in there. Yep,
Brian's still in there, but yeah, I'd say it'd be a very controversial decision if you're swinging towards Kenwright right now.
Yeah.
Still making his debut though. He's showing art, getting slammed and not giving up. Still fighting to get back up.
Yeah, and 90% of that round there, he was defending the takedown quite well. You know, we got an open takedown in the middle where JJ slammed him and stood back up and called him on again. But against the fence, you know, it's all a learning curve. This is his debut, right? You know, he's used to guys in his gym. And you can prepare for the guys. I was having this conversation with Sam Halliday earlier. You know, you can prepare for guys in the gym. You get used to what you know what they're going for, and they know what you're going for. And it isn't until you get into the wide world of actually competing that, you know,
it's going to get mixed up a bit.
That's it. You come across different styles, and you know, it's all a learning curve.
It's the fight game.
That's
it.
The fight game. This prepares you for professional.
That's it. We're going off a little touch of gloves there, final round. So again, JJ circling, no doubt there's going to be looking for a takedown at some point.
He's looking at them legs already. He doesn't have to worry about the hands, he doesn't. Whoa, hang on a minute. Yeah. Maybe his corner said, you know, go on the offensive this round.
Still, it's difficult with a short, stocky guy like that, isn't it, to try and get low enough to to get hold of a leg, especially if they're strong. And there we go, another takedown. He just lets him straight back up. Confidence.
He's scoring points now. I'd like to see JJ fight for a finish, though. I think that maybe, you know, it's good that it's going, you know, 3 rounds and they're both getting experience, but, you know, there's no feeling like finishing your opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Kenwright's going for a slam there, trying to take him off his feet. JJ defending well. There we go.
Oh, and that's
beautiful.
Kenwright answers back. He's not happy with what we're saying.
No, I think he can hear us.
Yeah.
Still, JJ, last time he was on his back, he was very active very quickly.
And he's looking for an armbar here. He's sat for it. Oh, JJ Weiss to it.
Yeah, he's sneaking round for that. Is he going for the full mount here? He's trying to get that leg over the chest.
But that there was the first attempt of a finish in this fight from Kenwright, who's, you know, we had down 2 rounds.
He still wants it.
He does, but JJ's managed to roll him over there. I think Kenwright were kind of looking to wrap his leg around his head, but he went.
He was getting a bit too creative there on that one.
Yeah. Hey, but if you don't try it, you never know, right?
Exactly. Sometimes you do have to take a risk.
And JJ's taking full mount, and I like this. I'm not a fan of mount. I'm not. I like side control and back. But if I'm ever going to take mount, I like to kind of be heavy on the hips and, you know, press them down until I'm ready to pop up. And it's exactly what JJ's doing here, and he's still in his amateur days. So
you'd approve of that one?
Yeah, definitely. It took me a long time of getting hit in the head before I learned that one. These guys are learning it in, like, you know, the first few amateur fights now. Back to the feet, and Kenwright's looking to, you know, I'd like to see Kenwright down the line, you know, when he's allowed to strike, because he looks like that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, absolutely. It almost looks like he's having to, he's putting the combos together, but he almost looks like he's having to pull them back a bit because you want to let them go to the head.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and a beautiful look like inside leg trip there.
Straight to mount, very high mount though.
Yeah. Kenwright's out of that nice and easy. And I like that overhook stuff. I can't do it myself, but, you know, I see people do it, and you just got to admire it. That's smooth. I see some pros that struggle. Yeah,
going for a last bit finish there.
Yeah, but to the head, you know.
Head,
referee had a quick word with him, and this is what I mean. I'd like to see Kenwright be able to strike properly, because he looks like that's his game.
Yeah, definitely. There we go. Good fight from these young lads. I mean, obviously, I think JJ Jones is going to take this on the decision, but cracking performance and exciting future for both of these guys. So, what names to keep an eye out for?
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please show your appreciation for both our warriors in the cage this afternoon? After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, where we have a unanimous decision for your winner in the red corner, JJ Jones. And your appreciation for Brian Kenwright.
Thank you.